Thanks for tuning in, man. Just got through doing 1,068 days straight of burpees right here on the Burpees King channel. I wanted to make a quick little video and let y'all know, a few little tips, because I've been watching videos, I've been getting messages. People have been saying their knees hurt. What can they do? They're 40 years old, used to be in the military, or if you're a fit male or a female and your knees are hurting, and is it healthy or unhealthy to continue through the pain and this and that? Well, here we go. I'll be 42 years old on September, okay? I'll be 42 years old this year in September, okay? So there goes the 40s, all right? I used to be in the Marine Corps, okay? So there goes being in the military, all right? So we all know when you're in the military, you got a lot of wear and tear. That's a fact, okay? And then the other one, why do my knees hurt? Is it healthy to continue going? What should I do? Well, first of all, before you want to continue going, before you want to be like, oh, I'm going to do Navy SEALs, I'm going to do cycle style burpees, I'm going to do all this complicated burpees. Before you start trying to get complicated, you need to focus on the basics. Focus on the basics, and what the basics are is correct form, correct movement, correct push-ups. None of this half-ass shit, man. If you're gonna do something, do it right. Most of the time, when people get hurt, injured, and all that, is because they're doing something the wrong way. Because it's like riding a bike. You know, you're not just gonna jump on that bike and ride it away. You gotta put your training wheels on. So put your training wheels on and start learning. You're not gonna get on that bike and be a full-speed rider. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start with your training wheels. So before you start trying to get complicated, make sure you master the basics. Here's one example. When you're doing a burpee, when you're doing the rocking chair, or you're not doing the rocking chair, or you're doing the Navy SEAL, or whatever it is, you know, you bend your knees, right? You're bending your knees. You know, look at my form. You see my feet? They're straight. You see when I touch my toes? You see when I bend my knees? You see when I go like this? You see when you come back up like this? Look at my knees. Look how my knees come back up. Bam! My knees are straight and forward. Straight and forward and coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, often, a lot of times, when people are doing the burpees, they're focused on trying to be cool, they're focused on trying to get complicated, but they didn't learn the basics. You know why your knees hurt? This is why your knees hurt. Because this is your form right here. This is your form. They do whatever they gotta do. Pay attention to their knees. This is how they come up with their knees. Sideways, all freaking wide. Your knees are all wide and you're trying to come up. Of course your knees are gonna hurt, man. Your knees have to be straight. Your knees have to be straight. Your knees have to be straight. You don't come up like that. No freaking wonder your knees are gonna hurt, man. Stick to correct form, correct movement. Practice that before you try to get complicated and try to do something else. Because if you don't master the basics, you're gonna be sloppy, you're gonna get injured, and you're not gonna get it right. I don't care if you do 800 days of burpees or not. If you don't do it right, you're going to injure yourself. And you know what? You're practicing how to do it wrong, so you're going to do it wrong all the time. Because you say, practice makes perfect. So when you practice something and you do it the correct way, then you're finessing it. But if you're practicing something and you're doing it the wrong way, then you've been doing it wrong this whole entire time. I don't care if you did burpees for like 8 years, but you've been doing it wrong for the whole 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get it right. That's just a few advice right here from the Burpees King channel. So do your motions correctly. All right, thanks for tuning in. 1,068 days straight of burpees.